Okay, so today I'm going to be interviewing my parents. And so I have my mom and my dad right here. And we'll start off by allowing y'all to state y'all's names, if you like.
Me?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, my name is Enriqueta Martinez.
Okay.
Bernardo Martinez.
Okay. Mom, where were you born?
Where? San
Yeah.
Antonio, Texas.
How about you?
East LA, no, let's see. San Antonio, Texas.
Okay. And how old are both of y'all?
78.
78.
Both of y'all are 78. Okay. Mom, how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 3 brothers and I had 2 sisters.
Yeah.
5 and 4. 5 boys. We're 5 boys all together and 4 sisters.
Okay. Where did y'all go to school?
I went, which elementary or?
No, just I guess the more, the last school y'all went to.
I went to Fox Tech, the last.
Utah?
McDonald's school? I mean, no. What am I saying? School.
Irving?
Irving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And did y'all like school?
I did.
Yes.
Okay. What was your childhood like?
Childhood? It was okay. It was fine. I was happy.
I can't say that I didn't enjoy it because I did.
Okay. What was y'all's favorite toy? I don't know if y'all can remember or something like that. That's kind of far. I don't even remember my favorite toy. No?
I don't have a favorite toy. I didn't have a
Maybe the fly swatter. I used to hit everybody with it.
Okay. What games did you play as a child? Y'all remember anything like that?
hide and seek, jacks, jump rope. Those were the popular games at that time.
Yeah. Do you remember any games you played though as a child?
Yeah.
I like to play.
Jump rope
Yeah.
with my sister. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So when did y'all get married?
When?
Mm-hmm.
1977.
1977. So tell me briefly, like, how did y'all meet?
We met at a dance.
So it was a baile.
Right.
Y'all met at. Yeah.
We said it,
Okay. Mom, what type of work did you do? The majority of your
The
life.
majority was at a cleaners. Now it's a seamstress.
Utah?
I was auto and truck mechanic.
If you had to do it all over again, what would you change? Is there anything you would change that you've experienced that maybe you weren't too fond on? And you just figure, oh, I'll change that. Or would you just leave everything the way it is?
I would do everything.
Same thing, though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think of the world we are living in now? That's a tough question, I know. I mean, but just...
Too much violence
Yeah?
and kids growing up too fast with not enough discipline in there.
Got you. Any comments, though?
It's not, the world's not like it used to be when I was growing up. I think there was more respect. We respected our parents more than what we do now. And we respected each other too. And that's not around no more, and it's going to get worse.
Got you. What is the hardest thing you had to do during your life?
Understand.
Hardest thing you had to do in your life? I mean, like maybe having kids.
Well,
I mean, like the
well,
labor
okay.
part.
Yes, that I would say that. Plus, the hardest part in mine was losing my parents.
Mm. Okay. Got you.
You?
You done?
Same thing, losing my parents, and also had to serve in the war,
And what war was that?
Vietnam War.
What year did you go
That
to
was
Vietnam?
67, 68.
Got you. What things are important to you today?
Being there for family.
Got you.
I would say helping out people whenever you can.
Okay. What advice would you give young people today?
For one, be more respectful.
Mm.
Be more in respect. Well, respecting themselves, especially. A lot of people, they, I mean, what you see out there, and
The way somebody
especially the
carries
kids.
themselves.
Like I said, I mean, with all this violence and everything, the kids aren't being very respectful, very, I would say it,
Quick to be aggressive, maybe? You know?
I would say like, for example, like somebody behind you and you're walking out the door, so you always have time to look back and hold that door for somebody else.
Mm.
Being very helpful, and especially when people need help, to be there for them.
Okay. What advice would you give me?
yes, advice.
Yeah, what advice would you give me?
Would you have to be doing something wrong that you needed advice? Or,
No, it's
But,
just in
It's just
general.
in
I
general,
guess let's make it a little bit more of a challenge. If today was your last day here, what kind of advice would you give me as your son?
there's so much to it now. The way the world is, where you have to change and not be the way the world is being. So much violence and
I would say be there for your family.
killing each other and stealing from each other. Just about anything, like damaging things from somebody else, or it could be anything. There's so much to it.
I would say, like I said, be there for your family. And I'm not talking about just your marriage family.
Right.
I'm talking
So
about
not just the household, but
right, but your
extended
your,
family.
your siblings and
Got you.
around there. I mean, always be there for them.
Okay. How long y'all been married?
47 years.
Okay. Did y'all ever think y'all were gonna have more kids after? Because I'm the youngest, but after me, like right after I was born.
Well, as far as for me, I did one because I really wanted the girl.
Mm-hmm.
But it was health-wise, I wasn't able to.
Got you.
And it wasn't a thing of not wanting them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah, you
health-
couldn't. No one. Okay. Yuta, any comments on that one?
Well, I agree with that. I
Felt
would
the
say
same way?
Same thing, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm just trying to add more questions, even for my own self. Like I'm curious about that kind of stuff. What was your favorite car that maybe you had? So your favorite car you had, and then maybe what was the car you wish you had?
car.
I know you
I
always
never-
have mentioned that your parents wanted you to have a Volkswagen Beetle.
But I never.
And you never
did.
wanted it,
I never
yeah.
wanted one.
But is there a particular car that maybe you wanted? I mean, it sounds.
I had one time. We had seen a Volvo,
Mm-hmm.
which is a foreign car.
Yeah.
And I asked him, but he said that at that time there weren't too many
Mechanics that worked on it.
that worked on them.
So it was very expensive
and
to
it was
maintain.
a very nice.
Yeah, parts.
I mean, I liked it a lot. We had seen it, and I liked it a lot, but I wasn't. We decided not to get it.
I want to say you shared one time that you did like the Cutlass that you
Yes.
had.
That
'Cause it was
as
big.
For all the cars we had, that's the one I liked. The
Yeah?
Cutlass.
You thought of all the cars, because I know you've experienced a lot of cars in your life. What was your favorite one that you
I
had?
had a lot of favorite ones.
Mm.
One was a 63 Chevy Impala, and the other one was a 65 GTO. And I had a 56 Ford convertible.
Oh wow,
Those three were
your favorite. And is there like a car that you ever wanted, like that you never got? Maybe if you won the lottery, would you buy it right now? And what would that be?
Yeah, I don't think the car exists, but it was a 64 Chevy Impala convertible and 4 on the floor, 4 gears on the floor.
Oh, okay, standard.
So,
Yeah.
manual transmission.
Okay. Is there anything else that y'all want to kind of mention in reference to anything that we talked about?
Not
No?
that I can think of, no.
Not that I can think
Okay.
right now.
Well, thank y'all for y'all's time.
Mhm.